Hello and welcome to another video from Miles Touch Toys, Games, Collectibles. And today we are looking at the 1979 Star Trek Annual, which was released by World Distributors in late 1978 for the upcoming 1979 year. Okay, so this is the annual. This is the front cover, and you can see you've got an image of James T. Kirk on the top right hand corner. It says Star Trek Annual 1979. And you've got an image of a spacecraft here. I don't know what that is. You've got an image of Mr. Spock, and then you've got the USS Enterprise and a planet. And at the bottom right hand side it says authorised edition as seen on BBC TV. Okay, so that's the front cover. Let's turn it round and see what we got on the back. So on the back of the cover we've got the SBN number, which is 723565066 at the top. And we've got an image of the USS Enterprise zooming towards the planet, and it says Star Trek Annual 1979. Let's just have a quick look at the spline. A little bit of wear at the very top of the spline, but otherwise it's in very good condition. Oh, there's a little bit of wear again at the bottom of the spline there, but otherwise very, very good condition for something that is now 44 years old. Okay, so that's the covers and the spline. Let's open the book up and have a look inside. Okay, so I've opened the book, and this is inside the front cover. So we can see we got the landing party, and there's an alien that's holding, I'm assuming that's Yeoman Rand or somebody like that. You got Spock, McCoy and Kirk. And it says Star Trek Annual 1979, and the bottom right hand corner is the original purchase price, which is £1.50, and it's on a little white section which you could clip off if you was buying it as a gift for somebody. Okay, so we turn the page over. We're now at the contents page, and it shows picture stories, and there's two picture stories in parts 1 and part 2. So we've got A Bomb in Time part 1 and A Bomb in Time part 2. We've got Furlough to Fury part 1 and Furlough to Fury part 2. Then the features we have is Space Chase, A Real Spaceship Enterprise, A Hint of Life, A Space for a Laugh, Escape from the Clinging Dags, These Spell Space, The Jupiter Puzzle, A Question of Space, Rhyming Stairs to the Stars, and A Masterpiece of Design. And then you've got all the copyright information at the bottom there from Paramount Pictures and World Distributors. And it says printed in Italy and gives you the SBN number again. Okay, so the first story is Star Trek A Bomb in Time. And it says, hunting a needle in a haystack, everyone that would rival the pyramids is child's play compared to the staggering search that occupies the crew of the Starship Enterprise as they hunt for a bomb in time. Okay, so this is the first few pages. Now, the great thing about this Star Trek Annual is one, it's all comic strip stories, which is, I think, fabulous on these. But the other thing is it's all in colour. As a lot of the annuals only had black and white. And there's the first game, Space Chase. Again, you use your own buttons and a dice and you can play the game. It says the SS Enterprise. I don't know why it's called the SS Enterprise, but it's the SS Enterprise on a vital mission to Alpha Starbase with the only known antidote to a fatal space sickness. But hot on the heels is a Zargon 4 spaceship, eager to have the antidote too. Will the Enterprise manage to get to Alpha Starbase with the antidote? To find out, play the game with counters and a dice. And then we've got A Real Spaceship Enterprise, which back in the 70s, the Space Shuttle Enterprise had to be launched off the back of a specially designed jumbo. And that was before they could shoot them out from the launch pad. And there we've got the part 2 of Star Trek Bomb in Time. To say this is great because it is all comic strip, and it is colour comic strips. So back in the day they used to find these too expensive to print in colour, but then this particular one is in full colour, which is excellent. A Hint of Life, which is a maze. You've got to help them get through the maze. Space for a Laugh. And we've got the second game, which is Escape from the Clinging Dags. And it says, after beaming down onto the planet Razlik, Captain Kirk and his men are attacked by the dreaded Clinging Dags, a hairy horde of deadly parasites who attach themselves to alien visitors and sap the lifeblood from their veins. Fortunately, Mr. Spock is aware that the Dags are vulnerable to extreme temperatures and suggests to the captain that they immerse themselves in the freezing waters of the river Nessie and then go through the red-hot volcanic tunnels of Clack, so ridding themselves of the menace of the Dags. The captain is worried that some of the men might succumb to the extremes of hot and cold, but McCoy assures him it will be alright as long as the men don't remain in the tunnel or the river for too long. And there's the game. And then we've got these spell space. We've got the Jupiter puzzle. There's the crossword to be done. And then we've got Furlough to Fury Part 1, which is the second story. Again, strip story in full colour, featuring the Starship Enterprise and its crew. Very good drawings and colour, although the images of the characters are not particularly accurate, but a nice story. Then we've got Rhyming Stairs to the Stars. A masterpiece of design. And then we're on to the part 2 of Furlough to Fury, which is the last comic strip story in the book. And that brings us to the end of the book. So it's 63 pages. And that brings us to a close. So, I mean, this particular book is in excellent condition. You can see that there's only one little bit of pen on one of the quizzes. Other than that, it is immaculate and hasn't been touched. Now, finding books like these in this condition is very difficult indeed, and are highly sought after and very difficult to find. But as usual, we at Midas Touch have done it again. We've managed to find a few copies, which are currently available to purchase on the Midas Touch website, which you can get to quite simply by clicking the link below. It will take you straight to the website, where you'll be able to find this and many other vintage Star Trek items, and many other vintage toys, games, collectibles come to that. There's over 10,000 products currently available on the website for you to view and purchase at your leisure. And also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because we're uploading videos for every new item that goes into the website. There will be something for everybody, and I know you're not going to want to miss this, because we literally have thousands and thousands of new products, which we are shooting videos for and uploading on a daily basis. So if there's something in particular you're looking for, something old that you've never been able to find, something quirky you might want for a friend, or perhaps just something you had as a child and you'd like to own it again to help you recuperate those long lost childhood memories. Well, stay tuned, keep watching, because you never know, the next item could be that item you're looking for. Okay, that is it for me on this particular item. I hope you've enjoyed this very short video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon.